Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope all you guys are doing well today. Now I do apologize that I didn't do a quick match reaction to the Charlotte versus Chelsea game. I was so busy this week, but since today's my last week of work, I get to spend the rest of the day just chilling, relaxing, and upload videos for you guys, giving more information about transfers, the game, and what's happening concerning Chelsea Football Club. So I do apologize, but since I'm done for work, this is your video, a match preview of Chelsea. Oh, sorry, Charlotte won, Chelsea won, and Charlotte won 5-3 on penalties in pre-season friendly. Now, there's some things that I'm scared of and concerned, but I will get to those in just a minute. But I'd like to say, first of all, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below, smash a like if you enjoyed this video and this match reaction. Make sure you share this video to everybody so that they give their thoughts and opinions on Chelsea's disappointing game in the comments down below. And make sure you hit the bell notification so that you never miss any of my content and you'll be alerted once I upload it of my new videos. So make sure you smash a like, subscribe, do everything you can, and I'll give you guys more information since I've finished from work. Now, on yesterday's game, I believe, something like yesterday's early like 3 a.m. kickoff game in the UK, or 10 p.m. across of course, Charlotte, North Carolina, or maybe less than that. I didn't watch the game because I was asleep, and I told you guys there won't be any live watch along for those three games in the US of A. So yeah. But I did say I will watch the extended highlights of the full match game, and I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions on that. So I watched the extended highlights, and the first thing I have to say is that in that game, it should have gone to penalties. Should have gone. Just like in the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, should have gone to penalties. The FA Cup, you can say 50-50, but it should have gone to penalties because Chelsea in the second half were good. I thought Liverpool started really good, but then Chelsea started a bit better in the second half. So that game should have not gone to penalties. And yesterday's early kickoff should have not gone to penalties. It shouldn't. But do you know why it went to penalties? It's because Chelsea have a shit attack. A really poor attack. Yeah? Both the first half and the second half, we were terrible. Absolutely terrible. We had so many chances. And if you watch my prediction, I went for, I believe 6-0, 7-0, something like that. And that could have been like 6, 7, 8-0 Chelsea if Trevor Chalobah didn't handball it. But I will get to that in just a moment. But the amount of chances that we had shows you that our attack is the same old, same old. We're not scoring enough goals, and we're not doing well defensively. Mistake after mistake after mistake. There's something wrong with this team that makes me feel like this team could not finish in the top 4 next season and not challenge for trophies on the Tuchel. Listen, I know this pre-season, but is supposed to be a warm-up before the Premier League season because it starts on the 5th of August and you've already got about maybe 2 or 3 weeks to go until it happens. So I know I shouldn't be frustrated because it's pre-season. But what I saw Chelsea do against Charlotte and Club America is the same old as last season. Like, something is clearly gone wrong. And when I saw that Conor Gallagher take the penalties, I saw people say, laughing at Conor Gallagher. But I said to my friends, is that listen, you can laugh at him wherever you want, but I'm not laughing at him because it should have gone to penalties. Chelsea should have, slapped Charlotte, full time, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, and it should have gone to penalties. So you can laugh at Conor Gallagher, but I won't. I feel sorry for him. Just like I felt sorry for Mason Mount, somebody else, Pulisic and all that stuff. I feel sorry for them because you never, ever should have gone to penalties. Yeah? Yes, our defenders can make silly mistakes and handball and all that stuff, but it's mostly our attack that let us down. Michy Batshuayi was poor. Ziyech was poor. All our attacking players were absolutely shit yesterday, early morning. They were terrible, absolutely terrible. Like Raheem Sterling for me on his debut was absolutely sharp. He was the only player yeah, that was causing problems and caused Charlotte's attacks to be scared of Raheem Sterling. He was the only player out of our attacking players that were really good. The West were like Kai Havertz, Ziyech, Mason Mount, Michy Batshuayi. They were terrible in the first half. Absolutely terrible. All of them were terrible except for Raheem Sterling. All of them. Yes, you can say like maybe Reece James, who else? Maybe no, maybe Reece James, maybe Chalobah, other that mistake, were really good defensively, and maybe the likes of Conor Gallagher and all that stuff. But the rest of them were terrible. For me, I'll give the man of the match to Raheem Sterling because on his debut, he was really good on the left hand side. I mean, you all know that he can play good on the left wing. He was the only player who I can give praise to. The rest of the attacking was shit, except for Pulisic as well because he scored the goal. But other than that, he was average. I'm not saying that he was good or bad, he was average because he did score the goal. But Raheem Sterling was the man of the match for me. He was really good. Really good. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Chelsea. Like, ever since Diego Costa has left Chelsea, none of our attackers have scored more than 20 goals in the league. None of them. None whatsoever. And that's why I was really gutted that we let go of Diego Costa. Because I believe that next season he will continue like what he did for Chelsea when we won the title. He would have done it. But ever since he left, who was better than Diego Costa? Who? Morata? No. Higuain? No. Lukaku? No. Werner? No. Who else am I missing? Giroud? I say I say he was all right, but he wasn't better than Diego Costa. None of the players that I mentioned was really good. Even Michy Batshuayi, he wasn't better than Diego Costa. Like I don't know what's going on with Chelsea right now. Does this team really want to be challenging for the title or keep on dragging to the top four ways? Yeah. Look at Man City and Liverpool. They are the only teams here, two teams who are the best so far. The only two. The rest of them, from Chelsea all the way down to whoever's down the bottom, they're not good. But it's only Man City and Liverpool. You know why? It's because they're still using that 4-3-3 formation and they're still good going forward and defensively. Man City have only made one mistake and have already won the league. Liverpool made no mistakes and they finished second. So close to winning the title. But no matter what, it is only these two that can do well and dominate England. Whereas for Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, and all that stuff, they cannot dominate in England. They used to. It used to be Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United that will always dominate England because they are the only teams here who will challenge for the title. But ever since then, now it's City and Liverpool that's challenging for the title. Like, something is clearly wrong with Chelsea at the moment. My expectations for Chelsea is to close the gap on Liverpool and City and Liverpool, so that we would not be stuck in the top four race. I'm not saying that, oh, we should be first and all that stuff. No, I'm not saying that Chelsea will definitely win the league, but be close. Like, whether it's the same or like 2 or maybe 1 point behind them, that's good because at least we're not challenged. Because at least we're challenge for the title, closing the gap on City and Liverpool, and not being the top four ways. You know. But what do? We started off really good, but then when it comes to crispy, we fall down. And I bet you will be the same thing as next season. I bet you. Like from the start of the season all the way down to Halloween, we start good. But when it comes to the Christmas period, we fall down. Because we've seen this time and time again. And you know why? It's because we haven't got a striker here that can score more than 20 goals in the Premier League. We haven't. Look at Man City. Look at them. No striker last season, but they still managed to win the league. That's the difference between us and them. They are far better than Chelsea. Far better. Now they start earning Holland, they're going to be dangerous. Nunes, yeah. I saw the result. I didn't see the game, but I saw the result against RB Leipzig, I believe. Yeah, they beat them 5-0, and one player scored 4 goals. And guess who is that? Darwin Nunes. They signed him from Benfica, and he's already scored 4 goals. So I believe that it's going to be these two that will challenge for the Golden Boot. But who would it be? Would it be Erling Haaland or Darwin Nunes? That's the big question. But I can already tell that these two teams are going to challenge for the title, and they will not be in the top four race. Whereas for everybody else, the likes of Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United, and Arsenal, only two of them can be in the top four. Only two of them. It could be Chelsea that's out of it. It could be Arsenal. It could be United. It could be Tottenham. But only two of them can join City and Liverpool in the Champions League. But who would it be? I hope it's Chelsea. But the way we're playing at the moment, we're not. I'm scared. Yeah? Look at Arsenal. Look at their preseason. 3 wins out of 3. And Gabriel Jesus and Mohamed Saliba have already started as one of the best signings so far. Look at Manchester United. When they faced Liverpool, they beat them 4-0. When they faced Palace, they did beat them 3-1. When they faced that team, Victory FC, they beat them 1-0, I believe, or something like that. Yeah? Look at their preseason compared to us, Chelsea. Eric Ten Hag is starting to look good for Manchester United because it looks like he already got the best of those players. Mikel Arteta, yeah, he's already getting the best of Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Saliba, all of that. He's already got the best out of them. So looking at and Tottenham doing well. When they face Sevilla, they drew 1-1. But when they face that team that beat them 6-3, they're already looking good. Whereas for Chelsea, we managed to scrape a Club America and we lost to Charlotte. I know that you guys are saying that you shouldn't be angry, but imagine if Chelsea did this in the Premier League. Imagine. How would you think that would make me feel if Chelsea would have done this? I'm scared because our next game is against Arsenal. Imagine, yeah, I would not be surprised here if Arsenal beat us. I wouldn't be. Because every time I go into to the game confident, they always beat us. Whether it's home and away. When Chelsea face us at Stamford Bridge, I expect Chelsea to do the double and get the win. But guess what? They shocked Chelsea and got the win. So for me, yeah, I'm not confident in the game against Arsenal. No, so we. Unless Thomas Tuchel changed the formation and start Raheem Sterling and all that stuff, then fine. But if he still sticks to that 3-4-3 formation, we're done. We're not going to beat Arsenal whatsoever. So the only way for Chelsea to get revenge on Arsenal is some players like Raheem Sterling, maybe some other striker who will get those chances and put him in the back of the net. Simple. But if I see the same old Chelsea when it comes to going forward, then I don't know what's going to happen for Chelsea next season. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Is the players, the manager, or is it the system that always let Chelsea down when it comes to preparing for Premier League next season? You guys let me know in the comments down below. I think it's all of them. I think Thomas Tuchel is a really good manager, but is he really getting the best out of attacking, maybe defending, and I don't think he is. So Thomas Tuchel really got some serious business to do and Todd Bowley if Chelsea want to close the gap on City and Liverpool, because that's my expectation and the other fans' expectation. But the way we're playing at the moment, it looks like Chelsea could be out of top four. It could be. Listen, I really hope that going into next season in the Premier League, that the Chelsea players will be wrong and not feel scared. Because the way we play right now, I don't think Chelsea might have a chance of being in the top four. I don't. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't. If Chelsea would have, beat Club America or something like 6-0, maybe Charlotte 6-0, then fine. Then I would have changed my mind. But because you've lost Charlotte on penalties and managed to beat Club America 2-1, I still have doubts of this team if they're gonna at least challenge for the title or maybe finish in the top four next season. I doubt it. I hope they prove me wrong. But what I saw from the highlights of yesterday's early game in Charlotte, North Carolina, I don't know what to say. I really don't. What do you guys think as well? Do you think that Chelsea will be in the top four and challenge for the title? Or will they just be like last season and could potentially not finish in the Champions League in 2 years' time? Let me know in the comments down below. I really doubt it. I hope they put me wrong, but I doubt it. I really do. So yeah, Raheem Sterling, man of the match. The Wednesday fight attacking shit other than Pulisic because he scored the goal. He was average, but Kai Harris, Michy Batshuayi, like I think they need to go. I'll keep Kai Havertz, but the likes of Batshuayi, Ziyech, Timo Werner, all that stuff, they need to go. They really need to go. Simple as that. Because they're terrible and they're shit. Simple. So yeah, so that's all I've got to say. Jules Koundé is likely to come to Chelsea because I heard the news that Chelsea have signed Jules Koundé. It hasn't been announced yet, but once it does, I'll give you guys more up to date. So they could potentially be the second video for today. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. So, and if you don't want to miss that, first of all, hit the subscribe button if you're new, then hit the bell notification so that you keep be alert once I upload any of my new video on my channel. Smash like if you enjoyed this, and make sure you share this video to everybody so that they give their thoughts and reaction in the comments down below. But yeah, we've lost. I know it's pre-season, but our attacking is shit. Simple as that. That's all I've got to say. So good luck against Arsenal because they players got really need it. I hope Thomas Tuchel should change information, but I doubt that. I hope our attacking could do really good against Arsenal, but I also doubt that. But we have to wait and see on Sunday, early Sunday morning at 1 a.m. here in the UK. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much, George. Look after yourself, take care, and as always, up the Chelsea.